welcome back to my channel. I'm popping them out. I uploaded yesterday, I'm uploading today. I'm feeling good, proud of myself, you know, when I pump them out 2 days in a row. But anyways, today's topic is going to be about stop running away from the pain. I'm sitting here reflecting as I usually do. I like to give myself time throughout the day to reflect on my life or my thoughts or meditate on God's word. And I had the urge to record a video about, running from your pain. And I think a lot of us, we're so much on autopilot. And I think that we look for other things to distract us from what it is that we really need to be focusing on. We run from our healing. We run from our thoughts. We run from our trauma and we sweep it under the rug. And then those things begin to come out in every other areas in our life. And sometimes it affects the people around us. So I just want to give you guys some tips, if you find yourself doing this, because just in this season, I notice, sometimes I don't like my pride I let my pride and my ego get in the way. I don't like to be vulnerable. I don't like for people to see me like hurt or affected. If I'm going through something, a lot of times I'll just take it to God first. And at nighttime, I have my quiet time and I can just cry. I can vent and do whatever it is that I need to do there. And then I'll vent to, people that's close to me as well. But I'm just learning. I need to put my pride and ego to the side. That's true humility. And sometimes we like to walk around like we're just so humble and we have everything together. We got everything in a bag. We don't need no help. Our bounce back game is, just so strong. And I think it's just time that we just stop with the shenanigans. Stop with trying to portray this image. The more honest we can be, the quicker we can get to our healing. And that's what it's about. The worst thing is just to portray something on the outside and you're inside, you feel like you're dying. You feel like you're not even living. You're not even experiencing life. And just a couple tips I wanted to give you that may help you guys out there that may be going through the same thing is to write down on a piece of paper what's one thing that you feel like you've been running from. This is a time to get raw. This is a time to get honest. Sugarcoating's not going to get you anywhere. So writing down on a piece of paper what's one thing you feel like you've been running from. And once you do that, what I like to do is I like to go on Google. It's the quickest way. And you'll type in like forgiveness. Let's just say you're struggling with forgiveness. So you'll type in on Google scriptures for forgiveness. And then whatever pops up, I like to pick like 3 to 5 scriptures that really, really penetrate my heart, that really brings me healing, that gives me peace inside. And I like to write that down on a Post-it note. So once you find your scriptures on whatever, area that you've been struggling with, you want to post those on it. Write them on a Post-it note and you want to post them up on your wall so that you can see those things. So once you've done that, you want to begin to speak that word over you when you begin to have those feelings. So just say like you're struggling with forgiveness. I believe that forgiveness is a daily job. Sometimes you just got to say, I forgive this person, even though maybe on the inside you really don't feel like you do. But you at least want to speak it and begin to take actions to make that a reality. Because they always say faith without works is dead, which I say in a lot of my videos. And we can't just ask for things and sit around and wait for those things to happen. Healing is a job. Forgiveness is a job. Overcoming trauma and pain, childhood hurts, adult hurt. It's a job. It's not just speaking affirmations and just saying things and just thinking that that's enough. Now, your words are powerful. You want to renew and transform your mind so that you can start getting those actions rolling. You know what I mean? But yeah, just writing it down, writing some scriptures down that you can meditate on when you feel yourself weak in that area. And I also want you to write down what are ways you feel like you run from your healing. Do you use people? Are you the type of person that can't sit still? You can't sit in your house. You feel like you got to get out. You feel like you got to keep busy. you feel like you got to be around a whole bunch of people. Like, start asking yourself these questions. What is it that you're avoiding, and why aren't you avoiding it? And we know that sweeping it under the rug and not dealing with it and being prideful it's not, you only hurting yourself more. You're only, every day you don't deal with it, I feel like later in life when you finally do have to deal with it, because God will sit you down and make you deal with it, I feel like it's going to take you that much more to get out of the rut instead of just getting to the root of it now. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you're tired of running, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be painful. It's not easy. You know what I mean? Man, it be blessings in the pain though. Like, you just, once you get through it, it's like nothing you can't get through. It's gonna make you more confident. It's gonna make you more stronger. And we hear that all the time, but we don't want to be the ones to have to go through it. You know, so yeah, write down today what it is that you're going through and some actionable steps you can take. And some steps I just gave you, writing down scriptures, and also watching videos or listening to podcasts, again, of people that are going through the same thing. Look for like-minded people. Look for people that are going through similar situations. And I like to do that. I like to watch faith-based videos, but of people, you know, struggling with that and going through some of the same things that I've been through, because sometimes in our mind we'll isolate ourselves or think that we're the only ones in the world going through it, and we're not. Out of billions of people, we be thinking it's just me, and why does everybody else around me, you know, get what they're asking for, and they don't have these troubles, and woe is me and I'm the only one. And that's just not true. It's not true, and people are not going to show you, and people are not going to tell you everything. But you know your life 100%. You know what you go through, and you see the reality of your own life. So let's learn to take our eyes off of other people and to keep them on our own path and on our own healing, so that we can be healthy for ourselves and we can be healthy for the people around us. So yeah, I pray that this video will just plant a seed, and it will spark the beginning of your healing process. Just know none of these videos, no song, no podcast, no motivational videos, these are just helpful tools. But ultimately, your healing is going to come from cultivating a relationship with God and you taking the actionable steps you need. You can watch all the videos and listen to all the things in the world, but you got to pair it with action. You got to pair it with the hard work. You got to pair it with sacrifice and some sleepless nights and some tears. You know, set aside time, 20 minutes at night or more, however long. I'm just sharing with you what it is that I do. But I like to set aside time at night where I can just feel all those emotions, because sometimes, you know, it's good to think positive thoughts and meditate on good things. You know what I mean? That's very, very important. But you also have to allow yourself time to feel your emotions. You know, you can't self-talk yourself out of everything. You have to take the time to feel and to grieve. Like, God gave us those emotions for a reason. So experience them and feel them. It's what you do with those emotions that can make it sinful or detrimental. But give yourself time to feel. And you know, you don't want to live in that, but once you've given yourself some time at night, you know, daily, to just let out everything, then focus on those positive affirmations and meditating on scripture and taking those actionable steps, and you will just notice how quickly the healing process will go for you. It's only gonna go as quick as you're dedicated to it going, if I'm saying that the right way. But yeah, so yeah, I hope this video was helpful. And like I said, I'm just sitting here sharing what's helping me in hopes to help somebody else. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.